Hello aviation fans, welcome to the channel. Today I am at the Royal Air Force Museum at Colindale to explore over 100 years of aviation history. From World War I biplanes to Cold War jets, there is so much to explore and it's all real. And if you've ever wondered how air combat's evolved, you're going to want to stick around. So behind me we can actually see a model Typhoon, but what's special about this one, it's all made out of your daily equipment like scissors and calculators and keyboards. I think it's a really unique idea. And this was actually made for a television advert. So behind me we have the de Havilland DH-9A. And here's some information about it. Known affectionately as the Ninac, the DH-9A entered service in June 1918 and proved highly effective as long-range strategic bomber. So this is the Westland Sea King HAR-3, served from 1962 to 1978. Originally designed for the anti-submarine warfare, the Westland Sea King was adapted for the RAF search and rescue as the Sea King HAR-3. Deliveries began in 1978. This Sea King was the very first in the RAF service and was only retired in 2015. Going to events or like museums like these really is an eye-opener of raw aviation, just everything is just perfect here. Just exploring what aviation was like 100 years ago in the World War I era, World War II era, post-World War. So I am here for the Spitfire Mark VB, another beautiful aircraft. And information about this aircraft is the Supermarine Spitfire Mark VB, 1941 to 1945. The Mark V was regarded by pilots as the best handling Spitfire. Despite its very short development time, it was also the most widely produced, equipping over 140 RAF squadrons. Entering service in February 1941, the Mark V was significant for introducing many design refinements, featuring an improved altitude performance and a wider range of armament configurations. The Spitfire Mark VB saw an active service with 5 RAF squadrons between 1941 and 1943. Numbers 64, 118, 222, 242 and 611. Now I'll show you guys the aircraft itself. I'll show you how amazing this aircraft is. It's a really well-known aircraft. I've seen it in Eastbourne Air Show. It's been to Eastbourne Air Show and you guys are going to see it when I go next. Hopefully it will be on display. And it's such a beautiful aircraft. Really beautiful aircraft. I've actually got a model at home. I've got an Airfix model. So I built it together, I painted it as well, and it looks exactly the same. So currently I am actually under the Red Arrows, the old Red Arrows aircraft, the Hawker Siddeley GNAT T1, and I'll show you guys information about this one. 1962 to 1978. Best known for its use by the Red Arrows aerobatic team, the GNAT T1 entered service in 1962, taking over from Vampire T11s as the RAF standard advanced training aircraft. This small and agile aircraft was developed from the GNAT lightweight fighter. GNAT's T1s formed the initial equipment of the Red Arrows until replaced by the Hawk T1s in 1980. This GNAT T1 was built in 1963 and flew as Red 3 between 1976 and 1980. I really admire the Red Arrows because they have been doing aerobatic displays for such a long time, and seeing them at air shows is really interesting. The formations, the way they navigate themselves, the training, the amount of hard work and dedication they put. I must salute the Red Arrows. So guys, this is the short Sunderland MR5. I will read this information to you and then I will take you through a lovely tour of this aircraft. By the start of the Second World War, 3 RAF squadrons were equipped with the Short Sunderland, a long-range reconnaissance and anti-submarine patrol flying boat. Used throughout the war, 749 Sunderlands were built, and the type remained in RAF service until 1959. Its large numbers of machine guns led to the Luftwaffe to nickname the Sunderland the Flying Porcupine. Sunderlands were later used in the Berlin airlift in 1949. That's what I studied in year 11 history, that's what I can remember. Carrying 4,847 tons of freight during the Korean War, that I learned in year 11 as well. In early 1950s, Sunderland's base in Japan overtook nearly 900 operational sorties with over 13,350 hours of flying. This example, serial number ML824, flew with number 201 Squadron during the 1945 and later served with the French Navy, privately conserved in 1961. It joined the RAF Museum collection 10 years later. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Short Sunderland MR5. I'll take you a walk through. This is absolutely amazing. Wow, look at that. It's a really massive aircraft. Really massive. Really amazing. Look at that. And now I am going to take you guys through to the aircraft. Now we're going to go inside. So here we go. Let me show you guys. Okay, this is the aircraft and I am going to do this. So we've got to fit through this height gap because they put this here so then they know, so then we know what the gaps of the aircraft are like inside. So here we are about to enter this lovely aircraft. Here we go, guys. Okay, here we go.
Hello, and welcome to the Short Sunderland. My name is Barbara Lacey, and during the Second World War, my father served as a wireless operator and air gunner on a Sunderland just like this one. He took part in many anti-submarine patrols over the Atlantic, looking for German U-boats and attacking them. As you walk through the aircraft, you will hear the constant drone of the engine. This is an authentic recording and is representative of the knowledge of standard control. For your comfort, volume levels have been reduced. However, in reality, volume is much louder.
Absolutely wonderful. Oh, listen to this, guys. In reality, it would have been much louder, but they've just turned down the audio. Wow, this is wonderful. Really, really nice. Now the cockpit's actually upstairs, so I believe this is where the gunner would sit, just right up there, and those stairs are there. Honestly, I don't know how they have the courage to survive in such places like these, and it's just raw aviation. And here we are out the aircraft. And look at this wing. Look at this. Wonderful. I remember seeing a typhoon maybe? You'll see when I get there. So guys, I am in the final hangar and that is hangar 6. So we've got the Harrier, we've got the Typhoon, we've got many jet aircraft, and I've been to this place many times before, and if I'm being honest, this is my favourite hangar to walk around. It's just the vibe that's in here. Seeing the Eurofighter right behind me, seeing this beautiful aircraft behind me. Wow, this place blew me away, and I mean that in the best way. If you're into STEM, history, or even game design, this museum is for you. Plus it's free, so if you're in London, feel free to check it out. Thanks for joining me on this journey through aviation history. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you learned anything new today. Until next time, goodbye aviation fans.